Greetings everybody, this is Stormy with the capital Z. Welcome to another Warcraft audio commentary. This time around we shall be going over a game on Turtle Rock. It's going to be Lanyue spawning as the Red Knight on the 11 o'clock position. He will be going up against Infi, who is actually playing off race. Infi is playing as Orc, alright. And Infi is spawning at the 4 o'clock position. Map is going to be Turtle Rock. It's going to be an opposite spawn, and I don't know, it's been a while since we have seen a close spawn. So far we've been getting opposite spawns or cross spawns. It is rather interesting to see close spawns, although some people might wanna just argue that okay, that's just imba. Some races have an edge against the other when the spawning location is so nearby. There's always that argument, nothing too very special on both of the sides. We just want to speed things up a bit until the heroes are going to be coming out. We're going to be having standard heroes for the Knight Elf and the Orc. As we have a Wisp heading towards the enemy player's base, going for the cross spawn to check whether the enemy is over there or not. And probably going to plant itself somewhere here. I mean here. This will be a very ideal location. You can actually have a good amount of sight over there with the Wisp, and also have it hide over there without the enemy having to know about it. So both of the heroes have spawned, and okay, Infi's gonna get a free kill over there. Not too very of a good gameplay there by Lan. Lan needs to be careful not to have his stuff killed like that, especially when he's up against a Blade Master, one of the really stronger heroes, one of the really agile heroes, what I was about to say. Very good at taking down the units at such instances. So Blade Master actually going for creeping at that camp over there, that orange camp, the ogre camp, and DH is running towards the Orc player's base. I was about to say maybe creeping out this Magi, killing the Ogre Magi and getting that Watcher Ward would have been a better option, because that's going to be giving you so much detailed information or so much map control. Just because of that one little Watcher Ward, you're going to be getting that information of whenever your enemy is nearby, when he's heading towards your base and all. Infi returning back to the base with the Blade Master, and he's actually getting a surround with the peons. Oh my, DH was almost trapped over there. Although that was a nice little escape there by Lan. Lan escaped right in the... escaped barely, like really it was escaping barely. So we have a nice little walled off Knight Elf base over here. Tree of Ages is coming, and we probably are going to be seeing some Druid of the Talons. They are the best options for the Knight Elf players up against an Orc. Knight Elf player setting off the item that he got earlier from the creep, and getting himself a boost of speed that's going to be giving him some edge over the Blade Master, and also going to be helping the Knight Elf player snipe down the enemy player unit. The DPS of the DH is very crazy at times, and it will be helping him escape from such jeopardized positions, and at the same time it's going to be helping him harass a lot. You can see him burning off all the mana from the Blade Master. Blade Master does not have enough mana to do any kind of wind walking anymore. He's going to be trying to try and do some damage on the grunts. He is moving around with the DH and attacking the grunts. So we have a Hunter's Hall at the back side, and the archer getting killed over there. It is night time. He could have saved it unless and until it was already ensnared by those ogres. It seems to me like the Orc player dusted the archer. Yep, that's exactly what happened, from what I can understand, because we have only one stock of the dust. You get 2 when you buy it from the shop. So now Orc player going for this Goblin Merchant camp. He definitely needs to kill that Ogre Magi first and pick up that Sentry Ward. The Watcher Ward is going to be instrumental for him throughout the game. We have a Beastery coming in, a War Mill at the back side of the base. Demon Hunter coming in. Demon Hunter is going to hit hard over the Beastery, and Orc player needs to do something immediately if he wants that Beastery to come up and running. Orc player did get the sentry ward, I believe. Yes, he did, and he's running back to the base and definitely wants to save that beastery. It's a damn shame that the other races can't repair your structures while they are under construction, as the human players can do. So in this case, you can't actually do anything except for attack the hero and shake it off your base. Basically, you can't repair it with your units and stuff. So we got the... okay, maybe I spoke too soon. We have Ancient of Lords. We have Lore over here, and we're probably gonna be seeing some Druid of the Claws instead of Druid of the Talons in this game. This game is going to be a little slightly different. The Orc player going for Wind Riders. Wind Riders are a good option, and he's going for a second beastery. I'm not sure if the Night player knows about this or not. Can I actually see it that way? Okay, no. From what I can see in this, the Night player does not have the information of the second beastery. And if the Orc player manages to pump out like two, oh my, Infi needs to be careful. Infi needs to be really careful. He doesn't want to get his Playmaster. Oh my, get out of there. Damn, that was so close. And his grunts are still dying though. He may lose a grunt or two, but it's Infi. I mean, oh my, this is bad. This is really bad. He's coming in. Oh my, DH coming in. Playmaster just barely escaping over there, and DH managing to get 2 grunt kills. That's a really big amount of grunts killed at this point of the game, and DH is going to go in there and probably do some damage to the main, and he definitely knows now that the Orc player has 2 beasteries. He's pumping those Wind Riders, and it is a good time for the Night player to transition into some anti-air units. Dryads are always an option, but I don't exactly see Dryads doing the best job when it comes to versus mass Wind Riders. They definitely have that slow poisoning ability, which can give the Night player a little edge in the battles, but the Wind Riders definitely have the higher damage, and they will definitely tear down the Dryads when it comes to a head-on battle. Night player still producing more and more bears. He's not going for Dryads at all. It seems like he's just going to buy himself a nice little Orb of Venom. An interesting point to note that both of the players have not picked up a second hero as of yet. It seems like Night player is going for a second hero now, or is he? Seems like he's not. Night player is not going for a second hero. He is already at tier 3, but he's not going for any second hero. I believe, I'm not sure about this player Lanyue, but maybe he's not all that good, or maybe he's just playing off race, just as Infi is playing off race. And since Infi is playing off race over here, he didn't go for the second hero. Sometimes you just, in your off race, you just would prefer to go with that solo hero instead of going for the second one, and concentrate your resources on other things. And here comes the DH. DH is doing some great amount of damage on the Wind Rider. Wind Rider backing out a bit. This is the good thing about the Wind Rider, that this is basically a good thing about aerial units, that you can just back them out anywhere. They won't be stopped by these structures, these buildings, as your ground units will stop. Infi did, Land did manage to take out that altar. He's now going after the barracks, and oh my, I was about to say he's going for a tower push, but he only has a Ancient of Wonders building over there. And Infi now, I don't know if his plan is to pump out more of those Wind Riders. Here comes the Wind Riders. Wind Riders are gonna, I think he's gonna try and attack the bears, or he's trying to attack something, but so far Night play, I don't see any red hit points on any of these units. I see all of them in green. I see all of them, none of them are even on yellow yet. Orc player is under tremendous pressure, and okay, finally we see some red hit points on one of the bears. The Wind Riders should easily be able to snipe this bear down, and at the same time you also have the bears transforming into the druid form, and using that very nice ability known as rejuvenation, and regeneration is coming in very handy. And oh my, that bear was that Druid of the Claw was actually was it purge? I don't know if purge would be the right term for that. It was stunned actually momentarily because of that orb of lightning by the orc player, and Idle player is refusing to make any anti-air. He should definitely make something now, as we can see the Wind Riders coming in and being a little too difficult to deal with for the Idle player, as if we have definitely seen 3 bears taken out. He is doing damage on them using that Demon Hunter, but I'm not sure how till how long that a solo Demon Hunter will be able to take on. He did manage to take down that beastery, and he's going to focus his attention towards the peons. No, he's gonna back out, and here comes the Blade Master once again. Blade Master probably jacked himself up with a number of items over there. He definitely brought that Wrestling Invulnerability and Circular Nobility from the shop, and the bears, as I said, now the bears are being taken out, and it is time for the Nile player to end. Oh my, critical strike! That was so devastating. It's actually a level 5 Blade Master, and if we see at Infi, although he did manage to dominate the better half of this melee at the enemy player's base, but basically this was an assault. We can't just call it a melee, it was an assault, and although he dominated most of it, he is still at level 2.6, perhaps level 2. He hasn't reached level 3 yet, while the Orc player is looking very strong at level 5 with that Blade Master. The Blade Master is going to be dealing so much damage. I mean, level 5 Blade Master, that has to be critical strike level 3, and that's so much damage. As you can see, just one strike on that DH just took out 50% of the hit points, and DH now forced to TP back. Orc player has so many Wind Riders. The Wind Riders are going to be... they're gonna snipe down the bears, and it is time that Lan finally produces some anti-air, but no, that doesn't seem like what he wants to do. We're just gonna switch into the population tab. Both players are still below 50 food, and they're going to maintain it. As we can see, none of them have made their food supply buildings over 50 food. They want that income advantage is so much necessary in the mid and late game, and at times having the less number of units and the better micro gameplay, the better item composition just gives you that better edge in the battle. So Lan now going to go for some creeping, while the Orc player Infi actually is going for kind of an assault. He has those Wind Riders circling the Idle player's base. Now finally going for the attack on one of the buildings. The Ancient of Wonder is the building that they're gonna attack. The Moonwells would be right for the taking. It seems like he's gonna target down the Moonwells now. The Blade Master is at level 5. It is almost at level 6. Seems like the Idle player wants to attack the Orc player, and I think they're gonna try and do a base trade or something. I'm not sure who would win if this comes out to be a base trade. The Orc player definitely doesn't have any expansion or anything running, and since he is an Orc player, I mean the Idle player definitely has the better unit scattering ability and unit scattering advantage, because you can just send out your wisp anywhere out on the map to do the lumbering. You can have them planted anywhere, and we see a Blade Storm on the Tree of Eternity has been taken down. Tree of Eternity has been taken down, but the Idle player has the better advantage in this. Unless and until the Orc player manages to sneak out any of those peons, he's gonna lose this game. He is definitely gonna lose this game. He ported his BM back to the back side of the base, and he's gonna try and do some damage. The BM definitely has a lot of mana over there. This bear definitely right for the taking. Can definitely attack it, and oh my, did the attack miss? I don't know what happened over there. The attack definitely did not do the amount of damage that a normal critical hit strike or a windwalk strike should do. Here comes the Orc player with those Wind Riders. He's gonna try and take out those bears. He did manage to take out 2 of them. 3 of them are still alive, and 3 of them may just be enough to take out the base. He's still circling outside his base, and Orc player now realizing that Nidal player definitely has the better edge over him. If he has the more wisp around the map, he can make moonwells anywhere basically, and you know, all that stuff. So Orc player finally managed to kill out all of those bears, and the edge is the only thing standing. Infi is gonna win this, in my opinions, at this point, because main building for the Nidal player has been taken out, although he is creating one over here, and Orc player will know that Nidal player definitely set up an expansion, because he won't be getting revealed anytime soon. That will hint off, and since the Orc player has the Blade Master, he also has that he can scout out the map really easily. He can just wind walk, and he at the same time he has flying units. He can just flock away all those birds into different locations, and Lanyue left the game. Infi is victorious. Well, that was a pretty decent game with a player who is not all that good against a really good player playing off race. Hope you guys enjoyed this short game. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. That's it. That's all. Z out. Bye bye.